Alright guys, welcome back to the next video on the channel, and today what we're going to be doing is going over Shadow Kyogre. We did make a prediction video about this about a week ago, week and a half. However, we are going to go over what it has been confirmed to be and look at where we were right and potentially wrong. So the stats still haven't been increased here, so you are looking at 324 attack with around 180 defense. So you've got high HP, a good defense, and then a really high attack. Insane Pokemon. Then for its movesets with Waterfall and Origin Pulse, you are looking at 20.9 on the DPS. Just for clarification, if you go to Primal Kyogre, it's only 22.4. So having a few Shadow Kyogre for raids is going to be really good. For PvP, you are wanting Waterfall and Surf. 19.64 is massive. So this is going to help out so many people with their parties, including myself. I will be getting one and also teaching it Surf, one with Origin Pulse. Moving on to its weaknesses and resistances. So it is weak against Electric and Grass at a single level, and then also single resists Fire, Ice, Steel and Water. So a very good Pokemon to have and a very good defensive Pokemon at that. Now for its second move, you obviously don't want to keep having more and more water types, so I would go with Surf. And then I would go Thunder, basically to get a bit of coverage. That's for PvP. If you're going in raids, Origin Pulse and potentially Blizzard. All depends on what you're looking for and what Kyogre's can be used against. Okay, so for its max CP values from Giovanni, it does not show here yet. However, I do have a screen on here that does show the ranges of CP. So you are going from 927 CP for a 100% IV non-weather boosted, and for a weather boosted one you're looking at 1528. So relatively low, but that's what shadows are. They are low and you have to get them up to high. However, if you do get a 100% IV Shadow Kyogre, you are sorted. Other than that, there's one more thing I want to talk about, and it is on screen right now, and that is Primal Kyogre. So, for every Mega type Pokemon on the game, and in the normal games as well, your friendship needs to be high enough to Mega Evolve that Pokemon. In Pokemon Go, you can just use energy, but in the main games, they talk about friendships and lore, and hopefully that level of communication with the trainer and Pokemon is at that good of a level that you can Mega Evolve. If you ever did see Pokemon, I think it's Generations, Red Charizard Mega Evolves without a Mega Stone because their friendship level is that big and it's against Mewtwo. So what we're talking about here is Primal Kyogre. Now, Primals are different to Megas. So for a Primal reversion to happen, all you need is that red or blue orb. So potentially in the future we could get a Shadow Primal Kyogre and a Shadow Primal Groudon, just because by law it can happen. It's not a case of, well, you need to have a friendship level. It's nothing to do with that. You should be able to get this Pokemon to a Primal reversion as a Shadow Pokemon, which means all this here, all this DPS and things like that, that would increase to around 24, 25, 26 maybe in DPS, which means it would shoot up the rankings and would potentially be one of the most powerful Pokemon on the game. The same with Groudon. Now, Groudon is going to be the next Shadow Pokemon coming to Giovanni's roster after this event. It has to be at this point. Either that or Rayquaza. So you do need to not use all your passes on this because you do want to get a Shadow Groudon as well. Also, try and get a Shadow Rayquaza too. That is going to be an insane one. But it is that quad weakness, so it should be able to be taken down easily. But other than that, I am actually going to leave this here. If you do want the catch rate with a Golden Raspberry, if you get an excellent throw, you're looking at 18.05, and it doesn't mention a curve throw. So I'm going to say that would be around 20% if you did get an excellent curve throw. So it is difficult to catch, and I have seen many people miss it. So let me know down below in the comments if you did catch your Shadow Kyogre already, and was it a good IV? Not only that, please consider hitting that subscribe button and that like button. We are trying to hit 1,000 by the end of the year, and all your support does help. So thank you all for the support, and I'll speak to you all in the next one.